Moments after the Tarnished was resurrected by the guidance of grace, the Spectral Steed Torrent had already measured their worth. This incredibly intelligent, majestic mount proved invaluable in the unforgiving realm of the lands between. But what exactly was Torrent, and what was his true purpose? Before we venture into the lands between, here's a quick shout out to Aoa.com, our sponsor. If you want runes, items, armor, and weapons right now, you can get it from these worthy Tarnished, and by using the code in the description, you can get 3% off, courtesy of the Inhuman one. If we examine the steed's name, we learn the word torrent refers to a strong and fast-moving stream of water or other liquid. A fitting name considering the fluid motions he uses to traverse the most perilous terrain with unmatched grace and ease. Typically, a steed is a title reserved for a horse that can be ridden. But one quick look at Torrent makes it quite clear that he is much more than a simple equine. His long, flat ears and pair of curved horns seem to lean towards possible ties to the Cervidae family, which includes deer, moose, elk, and other horned mammals. However, his short stature, thick neck, and shaggy fur are very reminiscent of a Shetland pony. Whatever the case may be, it seems that our answer may require us to delve further into the lands between. The budding horn provides a possible explanation. A rarely seen specimen of a young budding horn, material used for crafting items, found by hunting herbivorous beasts. This horn began to sprout on a beast that typically bears no horn. Perhaps it's a vestige of the primordial crucible. The flavor text seems to offer a possible origin for Torrent and may explain his unique appearance and the fact that he seems to be one of a kind in all of the lands between. The only other creatures that come close dwell in a long-forgotten city. If the Tarnished ventures into Siofra Riverwell, a myriad of spectral beings reside here, including the ancestral followers and their highly revered ancestral spirit. During the battle with this majestic beast, the similarities it shares with Torrent are undeniable. The ability to jump repeatedly on thin air is among these shared traits. But despite the resemblance, the two beings are still unique in their own right. It's possible that there are a variety of spectral beings that exist in their realm. The item description for the ancestral infant's head reads, "Skull of a very young ancestral spirit." Just think how many sproutings it might bear. If we examine the small protrusions in the skull, we can see a pair of horns beginning to bud. Of all the various horn charms available in the lands between, the clarifying horn charm seems the most similar to Torrent's. The flavor text reveals the following. An accoutrement worn by the ancestral followers raises focus. Focus governs resistance to sleep and madness, said to be a budding horn. The ancestral followers believe that the horns of a long-lived beast continue to bud like antlers, over and over again, until the beast one day becomes an ancestral spirit. Interestingly enough, these horns enhance one's focus, which provides resistance to both sleep and madness, which are both effects derived from their respective outer gods, Mikla and the Frenzied Flame. We already know from the fur raiment item description that the ancestral followers kept their distance from the Erd Tree, awaiting new buds, reinforcing the fact that they are not followers of the Golden Order, and were established long before the age of the Erd Tree. If we consider what we've learned, it's possible that Torrent was an infant spectral steed that was plucked from his homeland, only to be repurposed to fulfill the Greater Will's desires. Hence the Spectral Steed whistle's unmistakable golden design. If you belong to the school of thought that believes Melina is either Queen Marika's daughter or some sort of projection, then it would not be too much of a leap to consider how Torrent could serve as a valuable tool. Equipped with a natural resistance to the influence of the outer gods, the ability to be summoned at will, and his unmatched ability to traverse the extreme terrains present in the lands between, Torrent was the ultimate instrument the chosen Tarnished had at their disposal to ensure they would achieve the title of Elden Lord. Is Torrent simply a loyal mount, eager to serve its master, or a majestic beast that has been forced to push forward the Greater Will's self-serving agenda? I'll let you decide, and until next time, it's the Inhuman One signing out.